Hi guys, Icelander here. I'm my Demon Hunter and I'll be walking you through the Mage Tower challenge for the tanks. I believe this challenge is a bit broken rather than being a tank challenge. It's also it's like a DPS check. So bear with me on this. I'm currently on 922 item levels. I don't have the best legendaries for this, so it can be doable with anything, but if you have like the proper legendaries you see on the guides and forums and all those kind of stuff, it should make things a lot more easier for you. These are my talents. Instead of using Abyssal Strike, I'm using the Razor Spikes to dish out a bit more DPS. These three are the usuals. And for the sigils, instead of using the Quickening Wand, I'm using the Concentrated Sigils. It makes it much easier for me to handle stuff, and the Spirit Bombs, it just breaks everything, so you keep that up. And Last Resort is really important for the last phase of the fight. Alright, so let's get you through this. Okay, first things first. From the get-go, I want to point out a couple of things. First, as you can see, I have 7.3 million HP, so I'm not using the Stamina Flask. Instead, I'm gonna use the Agility Flask. It increases the DPS a little bit, just get that little edge. For the food, I will be using the Crit Food, and also I'm using the Rune for the extra stats. For the first phase, as you know, the Prophet Velen will be dropping out health bubbles on the ground. My aim is to not to take those in the beginning. Try to keep and save them for the second phase, because it's gonna get hectic, as you know. For the first phase, I'm gonna pop my Potion of Old War as a pre-pot, and then just do as much damage as possible on the Inquisitor. I have him on the focus, and I also have a focus macro for the interruption of the drain life. What I would like to suggest for you to do is, get in there, put out the DPS, and try to lower him down to like 70%, or at least he casts the first drain life. As you can see, my stacks are going up right now. I'm on 3, 4. Usually 4 is the safe bet. When you got 4 stacks, imprison him, move out of the puddle, clear around, fresh, whatever you have. But for the opener, you can go up to 7 or 8. It's a bit risky, but it will help you to, if you're on a low level item level and can't do that much of a DPS, so you can push out to 7 or 8 stacks for the first one only. Then you can go back to your rotation by a 4 and moving out, and 4 and moving out. Right now I'm on 75%, I'm gonna push a little bit more. 72, 71. Now I'm gonna imprison, move out, clear the eye. You can skip the eyes, they don't do much, but just to clear and generate a couple of more soul fragments around here and there, it helps. So I'm trying to clear them as much as I can. So the ads are spawning. Also, you can see Inquisitor started to cast the Drain Life. I'm using my focus macro, interrupt it, get these ads onto him as I cleared my stacks and nuke them down as fast as you can, because that cast is, trust me, you don't want to deal with that. I have 4 stacks, 5, I imprison, move out, kill the little ones. Here, these Infernal sometimes spawn on the backside of the room, so you have to actually taunt them, because they will focus on Velen instead of you, so you don't want to do that. Right now I'm just kiting him, finishing clearing my stacks, moving in again, doing as much DPS as possible. 4 stacks, imprison, move out, ads are coming. Try to DPS one of them at least. Stack him, interrupt. As you can see, I'm getting a little bit lucky with the knockbacks here. You should always have your hand on your, jump glide ability ready. When you get the knockback, you should immediately respond to that. Otherwise, you're gonna get knocked out, and that's it. Again, focus macro. Silence the guy, do the DPS. As you can see, another knockback. 5 stacks, move out, imprison, clear the eyes, just to get the cast down. Okay, now my stacks are cleared again. Trying to get the eye. Meanwhile, the little lads are coming to me. Again, that's a quick reflex there to interrupt. Get the little ones. Go back to Inquisitor. Dish out more damage. As you can see, right now I have like 3 health pools down there, which is a real big advantage at this point. Inquisitor is almost to 20%. He'll be down soon. What you would like to try, for me it's working really well, is to have a clean phase change. So that means before Cruel comes in, you should at least have killed all the little lads. The eyes will disappear on the last phase, you won't be having those eyes on the last phase. Infernos will be there, the little ghosts thingies will be out. And of course, Cruel himself will be dealing with you. So, here I'm not pushing him, as you can see, I'm just trying to get these little ones down, so I will have a clean transition. Just doing the DPS. As you can see, I had the 4th one just to make things easier. I'm gonna take it, kill the ad, push Inquisitor. Okay, so now the Cruel comes in. What I did here was to pop the drums for Bloodlust, and I'm gonna use my 2nd Potion of War to increase the DPS a little bit. For the rotation here, you have to do like this. He casts Annihilate. It's a like 8 million damage cast, so you have to, you know, smooth it out a little bit. So you have to use your spikes for the first one, Spike and Brand for the second one, and Spike and Metamorphosis on the third one. Try to interrupt them as much as you can with the Imprison. Imprison works. Also this Twisted Reflection, as you can see, he is casting right now under his name. You have to interrupt them, otherwise it will heal him by a bunch, so try to pay attention. Also, as you can see, by the fight was starting, I also put him on my focus, so my focus macro now works on Cruel instead of Inquisitor like the first phase.
Warning.
Annihilate the first one. So I have the first stack. Fast Reflection on the Glide. I'm gonna take one of the orbs here, just to make things easier, but I get pushed back. And you will see how fast you drop on this phase, so there is like no place for mistakes, but you have to really keep calm and, you know, carry on. As you can see, I'm 2% health. I'm gonna die soon. I'll just step into the bubble, get the first one, disorient them, get my stacks up.
Warning.
Annihilate second one is coming. Smooth it out. Now I have 2 stacks. Trying to get my health back up. Little lads, take the other orb. He's on 7%. I have no health bubbles left, so I have to play really careful now. Another one just appeared. The ads are down. He's on 3%. I'm just gonna push him. Annihilate. As you can see, I metamorphosis this one, so I have like 3 stacks. Also, I used spikes on cooldown, and he's down. So this is the phase change. I'm not quite sure if you have to kill these. They didn't disappear, and I don't want to die there, so I'm just, you know, getting rid of them. And that should conclude the fight, basically. Yeah, so that's how the fight should go. A lot of stuff is RNG. The Drain Life cast is RNG. The health bubbles that the Prophet Bellum provides you, those are RNG. You might not get the ones that I had, the amount of I had. So it's kind of a bit of a luck and try. I believe I have done almost about 40 to 50 tries on this to get the mechanics right and everything. And I'm sure there are like much easy versions of this out there. So this is what I just tried and managed to pull off and trying to share with you guys. So in case you ask for my add-ons, especially my WeakAuras, I'm gonna link them on the description below. I will also provide you my macro, so you can use that if you fancy. If you have any more questions, you can just leave them on the comments and I'll try to answer them as much as I can. If you liked the video, please like, and if you would like to follow these kind of guides and stuff on World of Warcraft, you can subscribe to my channel. And hopefully I'll see you guys on the next video. Until then, take care of yourselves.